defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's a 1st and 10 play. He'll ride the back again here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Catch made over the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Using his legs here. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the single back. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Maryland 7, Penn State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run the option. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the same runner's got it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Across the 40 now. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Maryland.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
This offense has become a first-down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Maryland 14, Penn State 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Sands offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a quarterback keeper. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Penn State.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Terrapins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Terrapins.
Number 19, with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Linebacker's making some adjustments now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Maryland offense will take over 1st and 10.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the Terrapins moving quickly down the field here. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. Fights through a tackle.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that catch is hauled in. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Snags a quick throw. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Penn State 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Terrapins. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT as good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Maryland 31, Penn State 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, there's something, Chris, we haven't seen much from this offense all day. Finally, a big play downfield.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The sack sets up a second down and very long.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take another shot right here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to launch it deep again. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. This is now a 3-score game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Play action fake, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. They call the counter run here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that turnover will finish the football game. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler.